welcome back to the Candid Thoughts Podcast. This is your host, Isabelo Pasquale, and today's sixth Golden Nugget, you can tell. Today's episode is brought to you by DCG Elite. DCG Elite is a mastermind for traders. It helps entrepreneurs like you become professional day traders. Whether you're a novice or you have a lot more experience and you're highly profitable in your trades, this platform will get you in touch with mentors who will help elevate your knowledge with the markets. Definitely check out DCG Elite in the description below and sign up for the 7-day trial. You can tell. When you go through life in different situations, whether it's a personal, professional, romantic context, you notice certain people have different motivations, obviously, and it's human nature. Some people, they want the best for others, genuinely. They're more altruistic, and they may say, hey, we're a collective, let's work towards the common good. Other people, they are more opportunistic and can manipulate the situation and people towards their desired outcome. A lot of people, they hear these stories growing up. There's a lot of parables. Do unto others as you want to be done to you. Now, if you're coming from a perspective of an empathetic person who says, yes, I want people to treat me with respect, I want the best for others because that's how I want it to be reciprocated. They're very reciprocal. Not everybody is reciprocal. A lot of people, they just are opportunistic and they want to exploit you towards their outcome, which could be financial, sexual conquest, or a number of different things. It's important for people to learn how to tell. A greenhorned business professional, a sales guy, he can work with a sales force and he can say, let's get our numbers up for our office quota. And they'll say, hey, let me give you some leads because I want all of us to eat. Maybe you have the top sales guy, he's doing well, and then you have the middle sales professional, then you have the bottom tier salesperson in that team dynamic who's struggling to convert leads and close. So somebody might say, hey, let me help them out. Other people would say, hey, I want to win the company Rolex and whatever other incentive that the sales manager may offer the team. Or let's say in a romantic context, you're with somebody, you love them, and then one partner can be over committed. By that, I mean they'll overexert themselves to the point of where they're being exploited. Because there is an old belief where the man is the provider. And there are a lot of ungrateful people out there who will exploit that. And no matter what that person does, the other person has a certain tell where they just want what's theirs regardless of who they hurt. Whatever means is required to accomplish their goal, they'll do that, including playing dirty. And some people, they just want what's best for who they care about. Picture this. You're in a classroom and the most popular kid approaches you. Now, on first instinct, and that's with everybody, there's the fight or flight dynamic. With the flight dynamic, you're wondering whether this person is a threat. Fight, you're wondering if this person is going to confront you. Now, a confrontation can be a couple different ways. Maybe it's a confrontation to gauge who you are as a person, see if you're friendly or even worthy of being in their circle. Or they may just want to be antagonistic and just pick you because they want to test their strength or whatever. It's a different dynamic for boys and girls. Point being is you have to learn to discern and tell a person's motivation, which can help you avoid years of tedium, of fiscal, emotional, and physical loss and setbacks. You want to be able to tell somebody's motivations, because when you're building a team and you may have all the right components, and again, I'm speaking from experience, you may have the legal and financial backing for a team, but then you have that one chink in the chain who is an opportunist and wants to stroke their ego, and then they embezzle tens of thousands of dollars from the business account, and then they don't perform, and then the business goes under because there's no production despite the investment. That can happen. Or again, in that relationship context where you overexert yourself with an abusive individual who is just exploiting you, and then no matter whatever investment you're putting in, it's not reciprocated or even appreciated. So you have to learn to tell. Learn if this person who's helping you is trying to entrap you for future use, or if they genuinely want to see what's best for you because they believe that humanity is genuinely good, or our instinct is to be good. Now, that's neither here nor there. I'm not an ethics professor, so I have no qualifications to debate this, but I mean, this is a public forum. This is the Candid Thoughts Podcast, Golden Nugget, so I'm just shooting it to you straight, viewers, and again, I appreciate all of you. And I hope some of you get some value from this conversation, this Golden Nugget, which is more free-form than a standard Candid Thoughts Podcast episode. So I hope you appreciated this brief Golden Nugget episode of the Candid Thoughts Podcast. Tune in next time.